My jealous cousin slapped me at the courthouse gate, choked and cuffed me spitting, filthy animal, family disgrace. My dad just watched. 5 minutes later, he was stunned when he saw me sitting in the judge's chair. I never told my family I went to law school. I never told them I passed the bar. I never told them I spent 10 years working my way up until I became one of the youngest judges in the state. They didn't deserve to know anything about my life. Growing up, I was the family outcast. My mother died when I was 7, and my father remarried a woman who hated everything about me. She brought her own son into the marriage, my cousin Dominic, and from that day forward, I became completely invisible. Every achievement I earned was dismissed. Every award I won was ignored. Every report card with straight A's was tossed aside while Dominic's mediocre grades were celebrated like he won the Nobel Prize. When I got a full scholarship to college, my father said it was probably a clerical error. When I graduated top of my class, he didn't bother to attend. When I got accepted to law school, I stopped telling them anything at all. I moved across the state and built my life in silence. For 15 years, I had no contact with any of them. Then last month, I got a case file that made my blood run cold. Dominic was being charged with assault, fraud, and embezzlement. He had been running a fake charity stealing donations meant for disabled veterans. When a volunteer confronted him about missing funds, he beat her so badly she needed reconstructive surgery. The case was assigned to my courtroom. I should have recused myself, but any judge reviewing this case would see Dominic for exactly what he was. I wasn't going to treat him differently than any other defendant. On the morning of the hearing, I arrived early as always. I parked in the judge's lot and entered through the back. I stepped out the front to get coffee when I saw them, my father, my stepmother, and Dominic in an expensive suit looking smug as always. They didn't recognize me at first. 15 years changes a person. But then my stepmother squinted and her face twisted into that familiar sneer. "Is that you?" I didn't respond. I just stood there watching recognition spread across their faces. Dominic stepped forward with contempt in his eyes. The family disgrace finally shows her face. "What are you doing here? Cleaning the bathrooms?" Before I could respond, he slapped me hard across the face. My coffee went flying. Then his hands were around my throat squeezing while he spat at me. "Filthy animal, family disgrace. You should have stayed gone forever." Security hadn't noticed yet. My father just stood there watching with arms crossed, not helping, not intervening, just watching like he always did while I suffered. A security guard finally rushed over and pulled Dominic off me. He cuffed him right there on the courthouse steps. "Do you know who I am?" Dominic screamed. "I have a hearing in 10 minutes. My lawyer will have your badge." The guard looked at me with concern. "Ma'am, are you all right? Do you need medical attention?" I straightened my blouse and picked up my spilled coffee cup calmly. "I'm fine. Please bring Mr. Dominic to courtroom 4. His hearing is about to begin." Dominic laughed. "You think you're coming to watch? They don't let homeless people into courtrooms, sweetheart." I walked back inside through the front entrance. The guard followed with Dominic in cuffs. My father and stepmother trailed behind confused. I walked through doors marked authorized personnel only and into my chambers. I put on my robe, picked up my case files, and entered the courtroom through the judge's entrance. The look on their faces when I sat in the judge's chair was worth every moment of suffering they ever caused me. My father's jaw dropped open. My stepmother grabbed his arm like she might faint. Dominic went pale as a ghost. "All rise," the bailiff announced. The Honorable Judge Reyes presiding. I looked at Dominic still in handcuffs from his assault on the courthouse steps. On me, a sitting judge. "Mr. Dominic," I said calmly, "you are now facing additional charges of assaulting a judicial officer. Your bail is revoked. You will be held in custody until trial." He screamed about bias and corruption. His lawyer filed emergency motions, but everything was captured on courthouse security cameras. Every word. Filthy animal. Family disgrace. The trial lasted 3 days. Convicted on all counts. I sentenced him to 15 years. My father tried to approach me after. I had security escort him out. Some families you choose, some you survive. I survived mine. Then I made sure justice was served.